Yes, sir. I know we all excited for Superman, so while the streets is starved, I got y'all. We start the movie off with that boy Lex Luthor, and I cannot take this design seriously. Brother man over here narrating the whole time, I'm just waiting for this Baba Booey to say some damn stonks. But let's pull it back for the one time. Listen to what Lex has to say about Superman.
So sleek, so powerful, so beautiful.
Yeah, I don't think it's a rivalry anymore. He don't hate him. I think he just wants bro. But then we see that boy Clark. He's getting ready to head off to Afghanistan for some reason, just to see these LexCorp workers tunneling for that boy Rex. He's trying to do something with radiation. I don't know what that bald dude is thinking half the time, but them boys done dug right into an alien spaceship. And out from that ship came Doomsday. That boy Doomsday started tearing through these scientists, punching them through rocks, slamming them on the ground. He jumped off the top rope and punched this nigga into existence. I mean, where did he go? There's just a hole there. Nobody beat the brakes off of them boys and girls. They was just trying to cash a check, man. They had family to go home to after this. Lex saw everybody on his payroll there get slaughtered and was like, damn, shit's crazy. How can I use this against Superman though? Just straight plotting. And at this point in time, we have two storylines in the movie going back to back with one another. Superman and Lois plot point and Doomsday. The Superman and Lois plot point is Lois knowing that Superman is Clark, but wanting him to tell it to her himself. He was also finna crack Lois Lane in front of his robot, and his robot like, y'all really finna Baba Booey in front of me? Like, go somewhere else, bro. And Doomsday just terrorizing the wildlife like he's King Von. I mean, what did Bambi do? Doomsday then hawked down this 18-wheeler, proceeded to grab the driver out of his vehicle, and then chunk his ass away like he won nothing. And this shit fried me, man. What did he do in particular? Old dude had the horrible luck of being the only other car in the road. And also knowing his terrible luck, dude probably didn't die on impact. All of his bones shattered, yeah, of course. But he had to hold that until he eventually passed. I mean, like, fuck me, I guess. I was just doing my job, big bro. Doomsday then turns his attention to Metropolis. Then Superman's robot bangs his line like, Clark, there's a demon afoot in Metropolis. I'm gonna need you to go handle that. The military done pulled up trying to stop Doomsday and then start blicking his ass down with bullets and rockets and balls. If I shoot 2 consecutive rockets at somebody square in their chest, I know they hit. I saw them hit with my own 2 eyes. And I see them do nothing. I'm putting the guns, I'm putting the rockets, I'm putting the tanks down, and I'm going home. Y'all saw how Hulk did Emil Blonsky, and that was a dude on pseudo super soldier serum. I'm just a nigga, bro. And y'all still got the audacity to shoot guns at Doomsday. Tank shot around at Doomsday, but he flashed with that and it made this mean ass shockwave. Just for him to pop out the smoke, backhand little dude, slam the other soldier on the ground and chunk his ass away. He done pulled up on that tank, lobbed that bitch in the air, knocking it into the other tank. Doomsday done picked up another tank and he was getting pelted with rockets. And y'all are only making him angrier, because he'd have lobbed that hole at that platoon of soldiers and they would have been minced meat, turned into straight flat Stanley if that boy Superman did not pull up for the save. Doomsday started hawking Superman down, so he started blowing his ass away, froze him right in place. But that did not stop Doomsday. He broke out of that ice and started putting pressure on Superman immediately. Big Super had to push his ass off of him, just for Doomsday to whiff the right hook, and that boy Superman saw that wide ass opening and said, oh yeah, it's free eats. He went right, left, upper. Oh nah, Doomsday done cut that punch. Pulled Superman closer to him to hit him with the right hook backhand special. Knocked his little ass away, but once he got back up, him and Doomsday clashed. Doomsday won that clash. Something nasty though started dragging Clark on the cement, threw his ass up in the air just to punch him further away. Once Superman got back up, he was on Doomsday's ass, because he fed that man Doomsday a whole family meal. I mean, 13 pieces. He done put little bro in an infinite combo, man. Doomsday only knows how to block with his face. He think he Rocky Balboa or something. Superman did all that to Doomsday just to get his little ass power bombed. I mean, good God. Power bombed him so nasty, I know he been watching them Kyle Fletcher tapes just to grab him by the legs and slam it again. Slight glaze, I love how impactful every single hit that Superman and Doomsday are throwing at each other. It feels like I'm getting hit through the screen. Doomsday done kicked Big Super away and started pounding his ass into some rocks. Laid him on the ground again just to stomp on him some more. Lois and Jimmy are in a helicopter recording a fight. That boy Jimmy looked away for 1 second and oh nah, I would have pooped myself and passed away. There's no way I'm dealing with this, man. Superman picks himself up out the dirt and tries to get Doomsday off that helicopter because you know his fine shit is in that hole. Done put Doomsday in a headlock, but Doomsday just chunked his little ass away. Superman came back for a second's note and successfully got his ass out the chopper and saved Lois and Jimmy. But throwing Doomsday through a building was not gonna finish him off. Them boys pull up on one another, clash fists just for Clark to get this quick little 3-piece off on Doomsday's top. Just for Superman to eat a back elbow to the back of that head, laid his ass on the ground so Superman dodged a punch, kneed Doomsday right in the mouth, flipped over this nasty gray ass dude, grabbed him by the top half of his mouth and chunked his ass into this building. Whole time Lex Luthor were watching a fight like this. Superman done threw Doomsday into a power plant, started shocking the piss out of bro. Went to go finish the job, but Doomsday done goozled Clark up, started ramming his ass through every object he could possibly find, just to use a car as a ramp and slam this nigga all the way down to the subway. He done tried to choke that man out, but he got blasted in the chest with them laser eyes. Just for Superman to get his little ass swung by one leg through like 8 pillars, he done weaved the Doomsday attack, parried some punches, and threw his ass onto the train tracks. The whole time I'm watching this, I'm thinking the train gonna do Doomsday crazy, like they is playing Def Jam or something. But Superman pulls up to finish the job just to get bitch slapped by Doomsday. But here comes the train, and that boy Doomsday saw the train and immediately tried to hawk it down. Like, is there no thought process going through his head? I know Brother Man would have been fine and dandy, but what if he wouldn't have? So Superman had to push his ass out the way as Doomsday started scraping the back of Clark's head on that damn train. I know after this fight, the back of his head looking like Tory Lane shit right now. That boy Superman is getting done. All types of dirty. He gets his little ass launched out the subway though, as the people are watching this ass beating in 4K. If I'm Superman, I'm telling Lois, stop recording the fight, man. They beat my ass. Doomsday saw Superman laid on the floor and said, I don't want to play with you anymore, and immediately went for civilians. Superman had to stop that noise right in his tracks, punch that dude right in his tummy. Doomsday then grabs Lil Bro by the head and was finna pummel Superman, but he caught the punch and proceeded to hand Doomsday after knuckle sandwich. Had Lil Bro rocked and stumbled him, but so was Superman. He ran at Doomsday, got his left and right parry just to eat a headbutt. Now the news is live streaming me getting my ass beat while my mom is watching it in 4K. Turn it off. Y'all cannot see this fight. Y'all just gonna have to see if I win or lose. That's it. Doomsday is doing Superman dirty right now. He palmed Little Bro by the back of his head and proceeded to put the meat sauce on him. I mean, just straight attacking that gut. He is digging in his tummy right now. And look at this dramatic ass blood splatter. How did that shit get on you, Lois? Brought Big Super down to both knees just to pick him up, getting ready to finish the job. But this lone child just wandered onto the battlefield crying. Someone come get that damn kid. Bad parenting aside, this was probably the only thing that saved Superman's life here, because he heard that child crying and he decided to lock in. That boy Doomsday went to go and handle that 4-year-old just for Superman to grip Doomsday up and fly his ass to outer space and drop him right back down. Fortunately enough from this, Doomsday died. Unfortunately, so did Superman. I thought bro was cool. He was talking and walking and everything, and he wasn't. So yeah, I mean, everybody said that Superman's dead. They buried this nigga, and I'm not gonna hold you, bro. This is a tough ass tombstone. I need one of these hoes for when I go. But now that Superman is gone for good, all the criminals in Metropolis were like, oh, Baba Booey, Superman gone? Hey, it's time to raid. Lex Luthor tried to take up that role as Superman by using his money and trying to help fund the police force, but crime is still up and this nigga evil. I wouldn't be surprised if he's helping some of the criminals raid, or he's out there himself just raiding for the love of the game now that Superman's a goner. Is what I would say if Lex wasn't upset that Superman is gone and he didn't have a single thing to do about it. Look at this evil ass dude sulking because he didn't get to kill his arch nemesis. Now he's over here blicking down fine shits for no reason. Then that boy Toyman comes out the woodworks abducting a bus full of children. Big Lois Lane pulls up for the clutch save, gets most of the kids up out of there, but there's one kid left on the bus and she's still scared for her life, and that Chucky knockoff ain't even dead. Also alerts the Toyman. So he starts playing with them girls' lives like they are some, well, toys. Toyman goddamn throws the bus off this building crazy style. Lois Lane thinks everything is cooked until he gets saved by Superman. Everybody's confused like, we saw you pass away, what's good? But Superman beats the brakes off of the Toyman. He takes Lois back home and Lois like, wait a minute, turn back around, you missed my house. That's strike number one. That man Superman then goes to Lex Luthor's base and falls for this very obvious trap. And that boy Lex pulls up with kryptonite gauntlets. He starts beating the dog piss out of Superman. I'm like, God damn, he just came back. Is he finna die again? And this man Lex talking about some damn, why did you leave me? Knocks him on the ground, straddles him. Then he says,
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
Like I said earlier, bro, it wasn't a joke. This isn't a rivalry to Lex anymore. He just wants to fuck. This is also strike 2 and 3. Yeah, this Baba Booey. Superman is a clone, as he has Superman's real dead body somewhere else chilling. Lois then gets a call from Clark's mom talking about some damn, hey, he came back to life and he hasn't even said a word to me yet. It's been a week. As there's also news articles of Superman and Lex Luthor just being chill. So Lois is starting to think, yeah, I don't think that this is Superman. But that boy Lex goes back to see the actual Superman body. He just be talking mess to that hoe every day. I know it. But it's gone. Because big Superman robot done pulled up with the clutch save and starts trying to revive the real Superman. But then that boy Toyman escaped and he done caught himself a body. This time it's a 4-year-old child. And the clone Superman has lost it. Now, am I mad at clone Superman for what he's about to do? No. Do I care about what he's about to do either? No. Because he done yoked up the Toyman, took his ass all the way up to the sky, and dropped his ass to his demise. Like I said, I don't care that he did this, but this is still something Superman would never do. That's the issue. Rest in peace, Bozo Toyman, but we gotta get you up out of here, clone Superman. Now that boy clone Superman getting impressed by the press talking about some damn, don't you think he went a little too far? And he's like, I consider myself the authority on what's best for Metropolis. I mean, clone Superman moving out here like Fuhrer Man. Good God. Clone Superman started pressing this old ass lady because her cat done climbed up in a tree, extra aggressive like. Cops pulled up on his ass, told him, hey, we gonna need to see you at the station. He done blew up that gun. He almost cursed. Superman almost caught her body. Like, damn, bro, I can't even cuss in Metropolis no more. Now, this clone Superman got the entire city of Metropolis afraid of his ass. He done walked into the salon, sat himself down at a styling chair, like little bro done got a wit or something, and started doing brain surgery on himself in front of like 10 people. Albeit Lex did make little bro, he still put in some precautionary measures for him. So he just took that hoe out. Lois Lane did form a plan though, because she knows Lex Luthor is behind this somehow. So she seduced little bro just to knock his ass out so she could get the files on how he really did this. And once her and Jimmy break into a secret lab, there's damn near an entire city's worth of Superman clones being made, just for that boy Lex to wake right back up. And he pulled the strap out on them boys just for the clone Superman to pull up like, hey, I'm not listening to you anymore. And an army of Superman clones does not sound like a good thing. So he blows up the gun in Lex's hand and gets rid of every single clone there. That boy Lex tried to lure the clone Superman into that same room he was doing him dirty in not too long ago. But fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, I'm a goddamn idiot and I deserve it. And for a smart dude, Lex Luthor sure is dumb as hell. What makes you think he just walk in there? As Superman just perfectly lifted up this entire facility Lex was in and just chunked that hole. Now clone evil Superman or a foreman on top of this building in Metropolis. The army pulls up and they know they're cooked. They don't want to fight little bro. Reluctantly, they start firing at Superman. And just like how Doomsday was doing them, Superman does them a little worse. But the real Superman been in the cut whole time, training, getting his strength back. He don't got it all back, but he got to do something about this clone, this faker. So this Superman robot gives him a suit that'll help him charge up some of his power on the way, and he gives him a kryptonite blicky. Oh yeah, we finna get devious in this hole. Cause he pulled up on the clone Superman and tried to blick him down immediately. He dodged and slapped the strap out of his hands. And these boys start to boxing. Clone Supes throws a punch. Superman catches that hoe. Catches the other one too, but they start careening into this building. Clone Supes throws Superman off of him, so they start going laser for laser. This might be the coolest mess I've ever seen. Superman done lost that beam struggle just to get his ass punched right back down to the ground. He gets back up and his Clone Supes with that yo. Superman that hoe right to the gut. Grabs him by his cape and starts spinning his ass around. Clone Supes recovered, got his punch parried and his little ass knocked away. But Superman's offensive didn't last long because Clone Superman started putting the meat sauce on my boy. I mean, god damn, this was a sick, nasty combo. Grabbed the little bro by the hair just to slam him on the wall 3 times. I mean, it gets to a point, man, you're kind of smurfing right now. I'm not even at full strength. Clone Superman done flew Supes through this building just for Superman to get this punch off on Clone with the other 2. So he got his little ass uppercut, grabbed by the legs, and threw on the ground. Clone Superman just started chunking mess at Clark. He dodged, grabbed these big ass chains just to wrap the clone in, and he done slammed his ass right through this pier. Superman looking down like he wanted to fight just for the clone to pull up with a whole ass boat. He done chunked that hole right at Superman's dome. I mean, golly. Superman recovered though, flew at the clone just for him to grab him by the arm and slam him. He put his foot on his chest and started talking mess. Basically called little bro fat. So the real Superman had to show him how it's done. Done slammed his ass on the ground from the grounded position. And real Superman done got this mean ass 4-piece off on that clone. But oh nah, he gets up from the rubble talking about some damn that almost hurt. Yeah man, go ahead, pack it up. Brother man got this perm for nothing. The real Superman put them dukes up, getting ready for round 2, and the clone's like, hey look bro, I don't know why you keep on doing this, bro. Talk about some damn I can do this all day. You are not no damn Captain America, buddy. We go see Lois and Jimmy, and Lois done picked up that kryptonite strap. As we go back to the Superman whoops, that clone done punched Superman through this damn tar truck right next to his grave. He got back up with the 3-piece just to get his ass thrown right into his tombstone. And that clone Superman is talking a whole lot of mess just for his ass to get blicked in the back with that kryptonite strap. He tried to shoot his ass again, but that clone done broke the gun. So Superman tackles his ass on the ground, and the clone and real Superman start going ground and pound for ground and pound. Until real Superman kicks the clone off of him, they start trading punches until the clone grabs Superman by the head, hits him with repeated knees to the dome, laid his little ass out. Then clone Superman picked up the tombstone, getting ready to kill Superman, but he didn't realize that the real Superman done snuck that kryptonite canister right on his chest with the tar. So he uses his heat vision, bursts that hole right in his face, and it ends the fight. Superman is back. Yeah, nah, this movie was gas. It just gets me even more excited to go see Superman in theaters. But with that being said, if you like, comment, subscribe, do the good stuff, and yeah, I'm out of here. Bye.